I'm Mark Bagshaw. I live up in Port Stephens, about 2.5 hours north of Sydney, with my wife, Bev. I run my own consulting company doing strategic consulting, mainly in the social space, sorting out issues like complex disability reform. I've spent most of my career in the IT sector, working with IBM for about 28 years prior to that. I was injured when I was 16 years old. I dived into shallow water, and that resulted in a spinal cord injury, which means I can only use part of my arms and part of my hands and can't walk at all, so I use a power wheelchair for mobility. A few years ago now, a group of friends and I formed an organisation we call the ABLE Movement. The ABLE Movement has one single objective, and that is to raise the bar on our world's belief in the capacity of people with disability. We believe that there are 4 interrelated reasons why so many people with disability are unable to participate effectively in our community. 2 of those reasons are practical, and 2 of those reasons are emotional and cultural. The 2 practical reasons, firstly affecting people with disability themselves, is the lack of services and support that people with disability have traditionally been able to acquire to help them prepare to go out into the world every day. Our National Disability Insurance Scheme is aimed clearly at addressing that issue. But for other people with different types of disability, they include access to the written word, the spoken word for people who are blind and deaf, plain English language documents for people with intellectual disability, and many other infrastructure obstacles. At the emotional and cultural level, people with disability are often struggling with the magnitude of their disability. Those people with disability who do overcome their disability, in my view, have gained the skills, the life skills that provide the confidence people need to be active and participatory members of our community. And I believe we could be doing much more to teach people with disability those fundamental life skills, decision-making skills, personal planning skills, those basic skills that most people take for granted, that many people with disability haven't acquired. And then finally, there's the community expectation issue that the ABLE Movement is very much focused on. My aspirations for the future for people with disability are very, very simple. That the vast majority of people with disability have the opportunity to participate fully in every aspect of society. We at the ABLE Movement believe that not one person with a disability could be not participating much more effectively in our community than they currently do. And the vast majority of people with disability could be participating and contributing to our community at the same sorts of level as anybody else in our community.